Hey everyone, welcome back to What the Fuck Wednesday with the cat lady. Last time we started to strike up a deal with the good old Queen of Maggots here. And we're trapped in this room where we're hanging from a cross, and it's horrid. Let's check it out. Oop, not that fast. Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. I wouldn't either. It's stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out. Alright, let's take this. Got ourselves a crowbar. Can't stop looking at it. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine, I'll do what you want. I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way. Or can you tell me again about the parasites? We just learned about the parasites. They're awful people who pretend to be our friends. We should probably comply. This lady could probably fuck us up.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
Oh. My sentiments exactly. We're back in the house.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How big is this door?
How much? Exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Oh man. Let's learn more.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles
Oh,
here?
she's just gonna
Just
repeat
blow
herself.
one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Oh man.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much? Exactly.
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
I'd skip this dialogue, but I cannot. Fine, lady.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do.
Okay.
When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Oh, creepo. Okay. So we have to choose a candle. What happens if we just leave? Oh, shit.
You forgot to blow out the candle, Susan.
How did you...
Would you kindly do what I asked
Oh,
you?
she's getting mad. I'll go blowing out. Teleporting old grandma. Which one should we choose? This is probably gonna be like somebody else's soul we're snuffing. Eeny, meeny, miny. Actually.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke.
Oh boy. Oh god, I knew it.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
Oh fuck. Well,
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
she would probably be super distressed if she knew what actually just occurred. God, I still want to just straighten this painting. She lives in a pigsty. What?
What the? How did I get back here?
This place is trippy. Oh, and my dead body's still on the ground. Good. Somebody pick me up, please. Okay, back to the field. We didn't shed the blood yet. This field? No, there was like a golden field, like the Etruvian field or whatever it's called. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, these planks. Oh man. I guess we'll use this. That's a bloody hole. Sign underneath says emergency power switch, danger. It's dark inside. All this blood around the hole was someone hurt here. Oh fuck. We're putting our arm in. Oh, our arm's coming off. Yup. What the fuck? There it is. Oh god. Oh, nope. We're not leaving. Uh-oh. Blood powers the machine. Got it. So we leave now? This is a cool way to do credits. Run. Oh man. Is this us being birthed again? Oh, it's a squelchy noise. Chapter 2. Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Alright. Who the fuck was that dude? What just happened? Was that in the future? Is that our future shrink buddy? Also, everything in this game is apparently a formality. If you guys didn't catch that. Should we ignore him? I can't remember. Full name or just Susan? Well, if we want to get out of here to find those parasites, we gotta be compliant. Let's...
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Later, Green
Please,
Doc.
don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Fuck yeah, we have our arm. Little blood my ass, Queen of Maggots. Oh.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
I can't even imagine what it would be like to attempt something like that and then live through something like that. Oh, what the fuck? Aliens, guys. What the fuck? What just happened? Did we have a bad dream? Lord.
Bad dream?
Okay. That was, fuck that. That was a, really bad one.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Oh, you know, being fried alive. Should we be buddy-buddy with her? Maybe if we're friends with her, she can help us out of here.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day.
What the fuck?
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you?
I don't think
That's
you're
just
helping.
me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
We're gonna find out what happened to us because we know her name is Liz.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Let's not talk about the field of barley. We'll be in here for the rest of our lives. In the Giggle Factory. I want to know who found us.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
How long have I been here? When will they let me go home? I probably can't ask both.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
He sounds like a supervillain. How long have I been here? We could still ask that. More about Dr. X. Did you see his daughter? Tell me something about yourself. I'm tired. Let me sleep. Let's start from the top.
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die.
Wow, brutal.
It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Good to know. Let's learn about this doctor.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt.
Good.
One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
So, he's still a supervillain. Xavier doesn't help. He sold his soul for magic therapy powers and likes to get in women's pants, so that's good. I wonder if this will stem more dialogue or just the same stuff. Let's see if she saw this daughter.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Should we learn a little bit more about her or try to go to sleep? Also, we are quite the pessimist, assuming that that girl was there to rob us. I'm assuming it was probably just the Queen of Maggots in disguise. If she can leave that realm. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I wonder if we ever get to find out.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper.
Oh, good.
At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either.
Aw.
Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Rude. Let's try for a little bit more about Dr. X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier
Oh, man.
Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X.
No,
He comes on the ward
we
often,
fucked up.
usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, one girl.
Oh,
No, doc, I bet you. But he's got.
guys, I just learned how to get her to shut up.
I
Yeah. Cool. Now that we learned that feature. I will say this game has some actually really phenomenal voice acting, and it's hard to get a word in because I mean, I don't have to read all that much, and it's great. It's good. Let's go to sleep.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
Oh, that's
How do I know you're
sketchy.
not one of them?
You don't.
Oh, dun dun
Or do I
dun.
really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
Calling
We'll
it, she's a
start
parasite.
with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Oh, this is Dr. X. Oh, snap. Alright, he's gonna get in our head. Let's wait. Oh, it just closes. Okay, cool.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Yeah, I had a great dad. No, he wasn't a good father to me. Or I was brought up without a father. He'll probably think I'm lying. That'll lead to something we probably don't want to know about. Don't want to tell him. Let's say we didn't have a dad.
I was brought up without a father.
I understand he wasn't there when you were growing up. Can you tell me why? What happened to him?
He...
Oh man. Died in an accident, left when I was little, committed suicide. Dying in an accident would probably be the least traumatic one. Leaving would be a little harsh because then she probably thinks it's her fault. Committing suicide, also in that same vein. This would be the more appropriate one given the subject matter. We'll say he died in an accident, like, it had nothing to do with
died
us.
in an accident. I'm not sure what exactly happened. All I know is that it was a car crash.
Oof. Maybe we didn't give him a very peaceful
I was
death.
told he died instantly.
let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
She also dead. I wonder if my choices have any impact on the story. Okay, maybe losing 2 parents is too traumatic. I had a wonderful mom. She was a horrible mother. I lost her when I was still a child. We'll say we had a good mom.
I can't complain. My mum was great.
Aw.
She did her best to make up for the loss of my father. Me and her, we were like best friends. Like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. Her forever broken heart finally gave up. But she did give me a wonderful childhood, despite everything that happened. I will always love her for that.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Alright.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Now, lady, we got parasites to find. We gotta get out of here and find them. My money is on either the nurse or Dr. X. Dr. X is probably the more obvious choice, and Liz was definitely more eager to be our friend, so thinking Liz the nurse. But we will delve deeper into this parasite mystery on the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Drop it a like if you did. Tell me what you didn't like in the comments if you feel the need. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will see you next time for What the Fuck Wednesday. Bye.